All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea versus Bournemouth yesterday, a 2-2 draw. Quite a disappointing result from the players and to the fans as well, because there were lots of high expectation and high hopes for that game. But however, it ended draw. But don't you forget that Bournemouth has been an underdog whenever it comes to facing a big team. They will stress the hell out of that big team, honestly. And thank goodness it ended draw, because a draw is better than losing a game and losing at home, because Chelsea would have lost that game. And big shout out to Reece James. He showed that his arrival is worth it. Netting that late steal for Chelsea. If not, Chelsea had already lost the game, because it was around 90 something minutes that he netted that goal. And big shout out to Kopama as well for being the last player to score the last goal for Chelsea last year, and also being the first player to also net for Chelsea this year, and he also netted a goal today. Big shout out to him, and also to Nicholas Jackson for his assist. But for Nicholas Jackson, if we'll be honest, Enzo Maresca should stop massaging the ego of Nicholas Jackson. Chelsea needs a proper striker. A big team as Chelsea, Nicholas Jackson cannot even represent as a first nine. Come to talk of the main case. He can't represent fully well as as a first nine. Say, come to talk of the top nine. You see, Chelsea needs a striker. Every time Enzo Maresca got a massage ego, he doesn't judge a striker just by goal scoring abilities. So what is the duty of a striker? As a defender, okay, what will you judge a defender by? So the defender know the defender uncle. A midfielder, you know by the tackle, the pass it and all those things in the midfield there. So as a striker, what will you judge a striker as? Because supposing Nicholas Jackson was in that same position that Kopama netted that goal, he would have wasted it. He would have wasted it. Chelsea need a proper striker. And ever since Enzo Maresca said Chelsea are not contending for this league, Chelsea are just fumbled with about 15 points. First was against Everton. They drew to Everton. The second one was against Fulham. They lost to Fulham, I believe, 2-1. Yes. Then the next one was against Ipswich Town. They lost to Ipswich Town 2-0. And the next one was against Crystal Palace, where they drew the game to Crystal Palace. And today again against Bournemouth, they drew the game. Like 15 points just wasted. Maybe not the power of the tongue. Or has other Premier League side discovered the tactics of Enzo Maresca? Because the game today was quite boring and interesting at the same time. But don't really blame the players, because Bournemouth has been like a better side when it comes to playing against big team. And big shout out to what's his name again, Reece James, for his late goal for Chelsea, because Chelsea would have lost that game. He showed that his arrival is worth it, and Chelsea should begin to look for a better replacement. They shouldn't just depend on Reece James that much, because he has turned to an injury-prone player. So they should get a better replacement for him. But Reece James was outstanding, and every other player was outstanding. Chelsea just need a proper striker who will be netting those goals back to back and work more on their defense. Because you cannot tell me you keep conceding a lot of goals back to back. You just keep conceding a lot of goals because of poor defending. But a very good game from them anyways. Peace and love, my people.